How far can a father go for his children? Even when the road ahead is full of obstacles, he still chooses to move forward without hesitation. Inside a military museum in Texas, a tank that had been silent for years suddenly roared to life, smashing straight through the closed barriers and rampaging through the streets without restraint, forcing passing cars to scramble out of the way. Only the unattended vehicles ended up terribly unlucky. Police rushed in as fast as they could, setting up roadblocks at intersections. But facing a monster weighing over 50 tons, anyone would feel fear deep down.
You really think he'll stop for this?
No, but hopefully his threats will get stuck when he tries to go over.
And if he decides to just shoot at us with the cannon?
Duck.
They had just finished discussing a plan when the tank suddenly turned its head and slammed straight into a nearby wall, forcing open a brand new path. The police were unable to stop the tank, so officers had no choice but to call for backup again. At the same time, the dispatch center successfully gathered information about the driver, a former Army lieutenant who had served for many years. After retirement, he volunteered at the museum, responsible for cleaning and maintaining equipment, which gave him the chance to take the tank. And because the radio on the tank had been manually shut off by the man, rescue teams rushed in as soon as they got the news. Based on what police had learned, after burying his daughter last week, the man suddenly became deeply depressed. His daughter was also a veteran who had taken part in multiple overseas missions. At first, her teammates believed it was because of the pandemic that she did not receive the military funeral she deserved, which was why the man was so angry. But Xiao He, who had been following local news closely, discovered the true goal of the man at this moment.
He's headed to the VA hospital.
As a soldier who had given everything to the country, she was treated unfairly at home. A hospital that was meant to care for veterans, because of the outbreak, refused to admit the man's daughter, driving her to choose suicide in despair, which is what pushed the man to such a fog act. As rescue teams urgently evacuated the hospital, the tank driven by the man could no longer be stopped and continued toward the hospital. Watching the tank keep moving forward, the captain stepped straight down the stairs without hesitation, hoping his fragile body could buy enough time for the evacuation. Right at that moment, through the dispatch center, the man's wife called in. Seeing his wife's name on the call, after a brief hesitation, the man chose to answer.
Oh my love, what are you doing?
They forgot about her, and our baby. Everyone forgot her. I'm gonna make them remember.
John, stop, listen to me. These people, they want to help us.
What people?
While the man was distracted by questions, the operator quickly switched the line and connected it directly to the captain.
The men and women standing with me aren't moving. How would Sophia feel about you taking down all these heroes? Heroes just like her. How's that gonna honor her memory? Do not make your life a footnote onto something stupid you do here today in her name.
Under the fearless gazes of everyone present, the tank finally began to slow down. Just as the barrel was about to press into the captain, it barely came to a stop. Everyone let out a breath of relief.
Captain Strand?
Still standing.